2022. You know, the sequel to 2020, right? Here are some stats from, guess what piece of shit I'm talking about. 2.9 billion monthly users, 1.9 billion daily users, 180 million US users, 260 million users from India. Alright, if it wasn't obvious, I'm just gonna tell you. Facebook. The full Facebook family, Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and of course Facebook, has 3.5 billion monthly users, 2.8 billion daily users, and 73% of the internet users happen to use one of these shitty-ass services. All of these statistics came from Q4 of 2020. Chances are, if you found this podcast, you're similar to me and you're part of the problem. You probably don't like this shit either, but you still exist in this ecosystem, contributing to it regularly. You know, even if you don't have a Facebook account, they still track you. They still have a library of data just about you, and they're working together with a bunch of other tech data scavengers to help create a knowledge base on anybody that they can. Yes, this information is all being aggregated together to help expand upon China's pre-existent social credit score system. To be real, I quit posting to my Facebook wall because I noticed my financial credit score was lowering the more that I posted. I shared a few things that defended Rosie O'Donnell's, "But I thought the bitch was white" tweets, and then my score went from a green tint to a yellowish one. I'm trying to take out a loan for an industrial meat slicer, so I really can't afford to be on Experian's blacklist. I also needed to stop posting because I wasted a lot of time ruminating why my 700 plus friends didn't respond to shit, and it made me feel like a total loser. So now I don't have to question what kind of piece of shit I am anymore. And I know, a few of those friends are probably dead, but I only got like 2 likes on my last post. And I'm pretty sure one of those was from a fake account from my most dedicated stalker, James Simmons, the blind NASA engineer in training. No joke, James. Thank you for your countless years of dedication to being the biggest creep of my life. It's been over a decade since I've said anything, but your persistence does not go unnoticed. And now my streak is ruined. Anyways, back to my whole Facebook rant. Us pleb users are not treated equally in this online fucktopia. They will happily fact-check your dick size and tell you that it's not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. As if that's not some kind of an opinion. But if you're hickory-dickory douche, the influencer with 1 million followers, you can post your collection of black male dick pics all day long. Here's an example of some of the scumbag shit elitists get away with. A Brazilian soccer player named Neymar posted what Facebook themselves call a revenge porn video of a woman who accused him of rape. Even though it was reported repeatedly, the regular moderators could not touch his account. By the time it went to leadership, it had been viewed over 56 million times, and his account was left active in what Facebook called a departure from our usual one-strike profile disable policy. Don't take my word for it, though. An internal Facebook report stated, for a select few members of our community, we are not enforcing our policies or standards. Unlike the rest of the community, these people can violate our standards without any consequences. That's such a great quote, isn't it? It's right there in black and white. They don't give 2 shits about us because nobody pays attention to us. The devil does not need a disguise. It's the end of days where everything is obvious, but everyone refuses to open their eyes and admit it, and the rest of us can't even break ourselves free of it. I've noticed that businesses don't even bother updating their own websites. You have to check the Facebook or the Instagram to find out whether they're even open because of these constant staffing shortages due to COVID. We all know this crap is addictive, bad for our mental health, and can be a bottomless pit of demotivation where we continue to scroll endlessly just to keep that dopamine drip flowing. Yes, there are plenty of sites and things on the internet that are similarly guilty, but Facebook is clearly the dominatrix that has been a part of our lives for longer than my stalker's been a part of mine. Those 10-year challenges are proof that people are committed to something that didn't die out when it really should have. The minute the ads started covering half the feed and the political division ran rampant. Who really is excited for this metaverse? This second life on hyperdrive? This virtual bottle of sweet baby rays? Did you know that barbecue sauce is basically a more sugary version of ketchup, coagulating internally, clogging your ability to take a shit? I just saw an ad on Facebook that told me the average person has an 8-day backlog of shit stuck inside of them. And apparently we need pills to solve this problem. Instead, I got food poisoning from a Korean wiener dog, and I now feel pretty confident that my pipes are empty. Earlier this week, my brother sent a message claiming to have bought this land in the metaverse next to the famous Snoop Lion Dogecoin. I thought, damn, my brother is fucking smart. That shit is about as dumb as purchasing NFT art. It's great for the people behind it, but it's stupid for the consumers. This is an opportunity to be a pioneer in the greatest brainwashing initiative ever deployed against mankind. There's a reason the Omicron variant is still running rampant, because the government prefers us to think that it's safer to interact virtually and ignore your basic need for vitamin D. I don't think that the vaccine or the booster boosters are going to be good enough for them. They want to make sure that the majority of us is committed to the metaverse before they truly stop pushing that mask initiative. At that point, will humanity be human enough to unplug, go outside, and receive their dose of the D? Or will it be too late? I'm not really sure, but when we're all living in this empty prison cell with phone goggles pressed against our eyes like contact lenses, at least I'll be invited to smoke virtual weed with Snoopy and my bro. As a small backup plan, I've tattooed a few things on myself like the dude from Memento and try to piece back together my pre-metaverse life. Uh-oh. A black van with a care emoji just pulled up. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Put down the microphone.
I'm gonna kick your ass!